Action games. Action video games generally involve rapid-paced gameplay focused on combat, reflexes, and hand-eye coordination. Examples encompass first-person shooters, FPS, platformers, and hack-and-reduce video games. Adventure games. Adventure games emphasize exploration, puzzle-solving, and narrative-driven gameplay. They often feature a rich story and character development. Point-and-click adventures and role-playing games, RPGs, are examples of this genre. Role-playing games, RPGs. RPGs allow gamers to anticipate the roles of characters in a fictional setting. Players typically control one or greater characters in development via a narrative, making picks that affect the outcome of the sport. RPGs frequently feature individual customization, leveling up, and complex storytelling. Strategy games. Strategy games require players to use strategic thinking and planning to outsmart opponents or solve challenges. They can be divided into subgenres such as real-time strategy, RTS, turn-based strategy, TBS, and grand strategy games. Simulation games. Simulation video games purpose to duplicate actual international activities or structures. They can vary from flight simulators and town constructing video games to lifestyle simulations and automobile simulations. Sports games. Sports games simulate real-life sports such as soccer, basketball, and football. They often feature realistic graphics, physics, and gameplay mechanics. Puzzle games. Puzzle games focus on solving puzzles or challenges, often requiring logical thinking, pattern recognition, and problem-solving skills. Examples include Tetris, Sudoku, and Match-3 games. Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, MOBA. MOBA games typically involve two teams of players competing against each other in an arena-style battle. Each player controls a single character with unique abilities, and the goal is to destroy the opposing team's base while defending your own. Massively multiplayer online role-playing games, MMORPGs. MMORPGs are online multiplayer games where thousands of players interact in a virtual world. Players can complete quests, engage in player versus environment, PvE, or player versus player, PvP combat, and socialize with others. Educational games. Educational video games are designed to teach gamers particular abilities or understanding whilst pleasing them. They can cover diverse subjects which includes math, language arts, science, and history. Casual games. Casual games are generally smooth to study and play, making them handy to a huge target market. They regularly involve easy mechanics and quick play sessions, making them suitable for gaming on cellular devices or in the course of short breaks. Horror games. Horror games purpose to evoke emotions of worry, anxiety, and suspense in players. They often function dark atmospheres, horrifying enemies, and mental horror elements. Open-world games. Open-world games offer vast immersive environments for players to explore freely. Players can often engage in various activities beyond the main storyline, such as side quests, exploration, and interacting with non-player characters, NPCs. Examples include Grand Theft Auto V and The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Platformer games. These games focus on guiding a character through various levels by jumping between platforms, avoiding obstacles, and defeating enemies. Examples include classics like Super Mario Bros. And modern titles like Celeste. Survival games. Survival games project players to stay alive in opposed environments by collecting resources, crafting equipment, and heading off threats together with starvation, thirst, and enemies. Popular examples consist of Minecraft and Rust. Art games. Art games are interactive experiences that prioritize creativity, emotion, and narrative depth over traditional gameplay mechanics. They often blur the lines between art and gaming, aiming to evoke strong emotions, provoke thought, and offer unique perspectives on various themes. Through visually striking aesthetics, immersive sound design, and unconventional storytelling methods, art games challenge players to engage with interactive experiences in profound and meaningful ways, contributing to the diversity and richness of the gaming medium. Incremental games. Also known as idle or clicker games, incremental games involve simple gameplay mechanics where players perform repetitive actions to accumulate resources or progress. Examples include Cookie Clicker and Adventure Capitalist. VR games. Virtual reality. VR games are immersive digital experiences that transport players into virtual worlds, using specialized headsets and controllers. By simulating realistic environments and allowing players to interact with objects and characters in three-dimensional space, VR games offer a heightened sense of presence and immersion. Players can explore fantastical landscapes, engage in thrilling adventures, or interact with virtual environments in ways that feel incredibly lifelike.